Philip M sent us in a very generous $50 right off the bat today. Holy crap. Andre, I'm going to give you the honor of reading this one.
Yeah, thank you, Philip. That is a great start of the week, and it really does help us out because this platform ain't doing all that much, let's put it that way. And Philip says, "Good morning, panel. Interested in each of your backgrounds, hobbies, and interests. The
Wow.
more I listen to you all, the more I learn, but my picture is incomplete. Could you post a short for each panel member? Today, I would like to ask Mr. Chato to tell us about himself." So
Me
yeah, Mr. Chato, give us a short. Tell us about yourself and your hobbies and interests.
First generation Hungarian parents, Canadian, raised Presbyterian, found out I was Jewish when I was 18. Most of my relatives died in the camps.
Really? You didn't know until you were 18?
Now, my parents came here and stuck us in a church, my brother and I, because apparently it's fairly typical of Hungarian Jews to do that because they just assumed more pogroms would happen. Why would North America be any different from the shit they went through in Europe? So that was shaped my life quite drastically for the positive. And let's see now, I was a cartoonist in high school. I wrote comedy most of my life, loved the Goon shows, went into radio, television arts at Ryerson, became a graphic designer instead, and then quit to become a stand-up comedian with my friend Rick Green. And then we formed the Frantics comedy group, which then we did that for 10 years and traveled all over Canada, played to, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of people, and did a television show, did 4 years of radio. Then I quit that. When we ended that, I became head of TV comedy at CBC, spent a crap load of time in LA, and then decided didn't want to be in the business and started my own new media company in 91 and started doing desktop publishing, and at the very beginnings of the digital revolution, did a video game that sold millions of dollars worth of copies, but we didn't get paid. And then started a web development company and had clients like Daimler, Mercedes, SmartCar, McDonald's, KPMG, McKinsey, and then quit that just to do work for small businesses. And here I am, semi-retired, doing this crazy little video, this YouTube's thing. That's it. There's my short life summary.
Yeah, and now your new career is about to take off.
Yeah.
How about hobbies and interests?
Well, I mean, I love animation. I have gone all the way back. I used to be an animator, and so I love the Warner Brothers anime, anything that's good and new and exciting and interesting. I'm a huge fan of European style animation because it's so different from North American style animation. I love Jacques Tati. I mean, I'm a huge connoisseur of or absorber of comedy from anywhere. It's so other hobbies, computer nerd. I make Hackintoshes, and that's about it. My nerding now is pretty much all focused on my YouTube channel and just enjoying myself enormously, especially with people like you.
Oh, brilliant. Arch Phoenix, he states, Chato is the only one who knows Asterix and Obelix in here.
Oh, yes.
To which I would say I resent that. I grew up on Asterix and Obelix and Tintin and Lucky Luke and all that other European stuff.
Or as I say, Tintin, and none of my American people know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, exactly. And of course, the Danish Valhall, which you may not be familiar with.
Hold on one second. I'm going to turn on the camera. Where is it here? Okay. Come on, camera, turn on.
Oh, nice.
Tintin. Now you can't get this one anymore. Racist little thing.
Yeah, I know. It's when it only came out in Norway relatively recently.
Yeah, because there's racists in Norway.
Yeah. Well, there is.
Look at that. There it is. There's all of them. So yeah, huge animation fan right now. Manga and the Korean variant, manhwa. Big fan. What else? Oh, and just spending time with my kids. My daughter has flown the coop, and my son is rebuilding engines on our kitchen table, and I'm just amazed at what my kids are doing and getting involved in. So I am so proud of them. I'll spend as much time. So they're my hobby. Oh, and also being nice to my wife.
Why aren't you in here, Valiant? What is that all about?
Hackintosh. Yeah, he knows about.
He's just throwing words out in the chat, but he's not in here.
Valiant is a Hackintosh aficionado and the Mac aficionado also.
Very cool. And Chris, since we also have you on Mondays, and the question was for like a short story of all of us. How about you?
Oh, really? I don't know. I'm just a lifelong nerd who found a way to make money doing what I love. So, yeah, I'm a little haggard today because I spent. I was at LA Comic-Con this weekend.
Oh,
where I did a panel called "Why 99% of Movies Today Are Garbage." I'm going to be posting that this afternoon on the Film Threat YouTube channel. Paulie from Latino Slant was on the panel. Gary from Nerdrotic, Anna, that Star Wars girl, Alaning. It's a pretty amazing panel. I'm really happy to pull all those people together on one panel. But just a lifelong nerd. I remember watching Batman.
Oh yeah,
the Batman 66 movie, right? The movie Batman I saw when I was 5 years old on my birthday, and it just changed that from reading comics. I think Fantastic Four was kind of my gateway comic. It was so weird. I just loved it. So it was really Batman and Fantastic Four sort of bouncing between universes. And I don't know, just went from there to just, God, I think back and I'm like, wow, there's sort of crazy lengths I went to like get nerd stuff at a time when, I think that we're a little spoiled now, because back in my day, you'd have like a couple genre things come out a year and that was it. Then there was sort of this explosion around maybe 1982, like where you're like, wow, there's like genre stuff like sci-fi, fantasy, all that is starting to like really like become the more popular movies, right? I think that's post Star Wars, 1977. And I don't know. I started Film Threat just out of high school, which was just like this zine in college. And then I it was an excuse for me to like talk to people that I was interested in, filmmakers, right? Everyone from like John Waters to whatever, Tarantino. So yeah, and then Film Threat, the print magazine, lasted for about 13 years. It ended in 1997. And then we launched the Film Threat website in 96. And the website has gone through several different incarnations. And now it's it's a vibrant, active site with about 30 writers from all over the world.
Wow.
I can't see all the movies that are submitted to the site for review. And then the YouTube channel we launched about 5 years ago, but only really got serious when we started live streaming in January. So we've really taken off on the YouTube channel. I don't know. There are so many stories I could tell. Just like I'm a big nerd. So there you go. I hope that's enough.
Nerd.
Yeah.
And Tom, how about you?
Well, I'm going to keep mine very short. I grew up in the Midwest in Wisconsin, typical Midwest upbringing in a small town where I had nobody around me and to the same kind of interest as me. I thought I was the only one until I got older and went to media school, where I went to school for production and radio and broadcasting and all kinds of fun stuff like that. Dropped out of there because I got a job in radio, but I was young, dumb, and stupid and screwed that up. So I got into video. And for years, between working in video and just odd day jobs here and there, because, when you have a kid, you got to pay bills. So eventually I'm like, well, I got to get a bit more responsible. So I tried starting my own store, but made the mistake of doing that in 2001. So if anybody knows what happened that year, that was not a good year for entertainment. If I'd have been able to hang on, it would have been a different story. But from there, I went into the more corporate side of video things. And then after that, found myself trying to do a few things on the internet, dabbled in music, animation, stuff like that. Used to work in independent film here and there on the side. So used all those skills along with my schooling to try and do internet stuff. And then this guy from Norway found me one day, and I'm just like, who are you? And he's like, I am from Norway. No, I'm just kidding. I knew who Andre was. But he got a hold of me, and he offered me a job with Midnight's Edge, and I've been here ever since, and it's been nuts and insane and crazy.